All right, Jeff Zimmerman here with Derrick James, former trainer of the year, Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence, Ryan Garcia, Anthony Joshua. He's worked with all the names in boxing. Now he's got another big one in Alycia Baumgardner. How you doing, Derrick?
Good. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm good, man. Talk about Alycia, man. How did you guys hook up?
I saw a couple times at different fights, and we never really talked. But then the last time I saw him was at the interview that junior fight, his last fight, and we kind of talked briefly at the fight. Then she came to Dallas and said she wanted to work out in the gym, and that was kind of it. Now I let her work out or whatever. When we talked, she wanted me to work with her a little bit. It's kind of spawned from that.
Yeah, what's it like working with her? I mean, she's been a champion, very skilled, undisputed. What's the experience been like?
I think it's really interesting. You have to be able to have depth, from my perspective, for me, to be able to, understand what you need and what you want. And she told me that. I asked her what she wanted to do, and so, hopefully I can help her with the skills that she wanted. She needed to kind of help her get prepared for the fight. And that's about it. We kind of like moved from small little conversation to training her.
And that's your first woman?
First woman boxer. Listen, men, women, female boxing and men boxing, it's totally different things. But I think that it's going to be exciting because I think that working with her, kind of seeing how she's coming along is really good.
Well, what's different about women versus men?
It's a totally different situation. I mean, it's hard to explain it.
Yeah.
So, but it's boxing, but it's like it's totally different.
Yeah. You've been in the ring, you've been in some of the biggest fights of the last 10, 15 years. You had EJ in there with Crawford. You were in there with Jermell and against Canelo. Now those two are going head to head in September. What do you think about that matchup, and who do you like?
What I think about the fight is I think that first of all, I know they're fighting, and I think that the person who wins the fight is the one who can implement their strategy the best. If Crawford stands in front of Canelo, then it may be a different type of fight. But if he boxes him like he should, I would think they use all of his attributes, it'll be a different fight. So I think they well can implement what they do best to be the one who successfully win the fight. And I think that, I'm not going to say you are true, but I think Crawford should be able to do what he needs to do to be successful.
I know you've been trying to hang him up for some time. You've been in boxing your whole life, but yet, again, you keep going. What keeps you going and training fighters?
I think just like teaching fighters and fighters learning and whatever. So I like to teach them and teach them. I like to teach, I like to learn. I like that people really want to learn and be successful. And he's just like that, so that's why I'm still in boxing.
And talk, I know you got a foundation, Derrick, and I'll let you go. Derrick James here at his gym in hot Dallas. Talk about the foundation you got going on and all the good things you're doing.
Well, the foundation is the basis of why I do everything. How I fund the foundation is just being involved in boxing. Doing sometimes things I don't want to do, but keep funding the foundation, keep the kids going. We have 10 kids in college right now, 10 scholarships right now. For kids in HBCUs, and we have endowment for mental health, Children's Medical Center of Dallas. And that goes on into perpetuity, so it goes on forever. We keep putting into that. That's my two big things. I grew up in the Boys and Girls Club, so I sponsor the kids for that. Wednesday we're going to take them to their first college tour. I'm looking forward to that also. So it's a big deal. It's a lot. But everything's based on me doing in the community. And boxing is how I fund it. So boxing is a little bit longer.
I got one more question for you. You got Shurretta Metcalf in the gym today, Derrick, world champion, women's world champion from Dallas. how proud of her just being from Dallas and representing?
Well, I'm happy for her because I know her journey. I know how she started. And if anybody can fulfill their own prophecy, become successful, or not only be successful, but become a world champion, something totally different than success. Right? So you can be successful and not be a champ. But she's made that, she got there. So I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her.
Awesome, Derrick. Thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
Thanks.